Hey everyone, it is Thursday, December 18th, 2014. This is Talk to Me Tuesday, number 166. Sorry for the delay in getting the video up, but yours truly has spent the past 4+ days in an extreme amount of pain. I got a message on my work phone Friday night at about 9 o'clock letting me know, oh, guess what? We're going to need you to work alone because the person that was supposed to work called out and nobody was willing to come in and nobody was willing to stay. And as a result of working the entire building by taking care of everyone, not the entire building, but doing everything on my own, I ended up causing an injury to one of the discs in my lower back. So I've spent the past 4+ days in a lot of pain. I do still feel some pain in my back today. It's not as bad. I'm actually able to sit in this chair without feeling like everything's about to break. So, which is a good thing. I ended up missing 2 nights of work, which I would prefer to be at work making the money rather than be at home laid up in pain, but I have work to thank for that. So yeah, I'm going to be returning to work tonight because if I don't go back to work tonight, they'll say, well, you have to go get clearance from a doctor to return, and the problem with that is because of the problems with my back, the doctor's not going to release me to go back to work. They're not going to say, oh, okay, you can go. They're going to want me to go for physical therapy. They're going to want me to be on light duty, yada, yada, yada. And with my work, well, that just doesn't happen. So anyway, here I am. I will muddle my way through work tonight and hope that, it doesn't re-injure that disc any more than, cause any more irritation to it than it's already suffered. So on with the crafting. Thanks to that, it kind of cut into my crafting time, so I did not get as far in my crafting as I wanted to, but I did manage to get some stuff done. First thing I got done, and we're talking socks, got the autumn socks done. So that's pair number 3 is complete, and I hope you can see them. I can never tell with this camera if it's right. So that's pair number 3. I was hoping to have not only pair number 4, but most of pair number 5 done. Didn't end up happening, but I did get pair number 4 done. There's that. And this color is Jungle, and it's got some really nice greens and even a dark teal color in there. So really nice. So there's pair number 4. And I did get a start on pair number 5 yesterday. Believe it or not, I just finished these yesterday morning. They should have been done by the end of the weekend, but didn't happen. But I did start on pair number 5, and these are all done with the Hirschner's 2-ply Afghan yarn. This final pair is actually being done with the Peyton's Croy. This is the color. It's got the blue, brown, green, and then the cream and blue mix in there. This is the same that I used for Miss Ofen Jen's owl socks I made for her birthday. I'm halfway through the leg, so it's turning out really nice. And I like the fact that you do really see the stitches, even though the colors change, because of the way it stripes. And I did try my idea that I mentioned last week of working 2 socks at a time because of using the small needles. Excuse me. Only problem I faced, these are the only tip protectors I have that actually get a grip on the small needles. So it's fine when I'm working on one sock because the other sock is the tip protectors sit on, so the stitches don't fall off. But when it comes to both of them taking a rest, I have to worry about stitches falling off the other set of needles because I don't have tip protectors. So I need to get another set of these so that I have tip protectors for small needles. All mine are for larger needles, so except for these ones. So there's pair number 5, and as soon as that's done, then I can get on with other crafts that I have to do. So, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by my batteries dying, I can't really complain because I've used these batteries for quite some time. I purchased a large fleece blanket that I was going to cut in half and make 2 smaller fleece blankets for 2 little guys. And I was so excited because I had a rotary cutter blade for my rotary cutter, which is the skip cutter. And I was like, yay, I finally get to use it. And yeah, it literally just, I don't know, I think it was maybe the fleece, I don't know, but it literally just shredded the fleece. Was not at all happy with that. It was... Alright, try this again. Believe it or not, those were brand new batteries I put in there. And I didn't even get a minute's worth of time out of them. So, try this again. As I was saying, I had bought fleece for... bought a big fleece blanket that I was going to cut in half and make 2 fleece blankets out of for 2 little guys, and I was going to do a crocheted edge around them, and I was like so excited because I have the skip blade for my rotary cutter, and I was like, oh cool, I'll finally get an opportunity to use it. Well, this is the blade. I don't know how well you can see that, but when I used this blade to cut the fleece, it was like using a regular rotary cutter blade. It literally cut it so close that it just shredded. So, not too happy. Had to go with plan B because I had already cut the fleece in half. And I was like, oh. I do have the sharp hook, and I said, oh, I could just use the sharp hook and go around the edge. But in trying to do that, I think it's the fleece itself, to be honest. Because in trying to do that, the fleece was just so hard to get through, and it just seemed so flimsy compared to other fleece. So, yeah, that wasn't going to work. So, went to another plan and just started cutting some fleece, and voila. This is the end result, folks. Just a little something whimsical because that was exactly how I was feeling yesterday, was just not in the mood. So, made these 2 little guys. I will get some fleece at some other point in time, some better fleece, and hope that things work out better the next time. But so yeah, this is it. I was just not in the mood. I was to the point where I was just so irritated that it was not working. So that's what ended up happening. So anyway, before these batteries die, and I am taking these ones back. Believe it or not, this is a brand new pack of batteries. That's the second set that I put in there that have died in less than a minute's worth of time. So, guess what? They can get their batteries back. And I want my money back. So, anyway, enough said. I could see if I bought them from the dollar store. You know, they probably would have lasted longer. Anyway, I'm done. I have things to do so I can go back to sleep, so I can hopefully make it through work without any problems tonight. So we'll see. Anyway, I may be around next week just to wish everybody a really quick Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year, whatever. But I will probably be around next week. So anyway, that's it for me. I do look forward to watching everyone's videos. I'm hoping to get a day where I can actually sit at my computer so I can comment on people's videos. But I really do look forward to watching everyone's videos. I do catch a couple of them on YouTube when I can, which is a good thing. So, yeah, other than that, I'm going to go. I'm not going to push my luck any further. So, I hope you all have a wonderfully crafty week and a wonderfully crafty weekend. As for me, I'm out of here before the batteries die again. As for you, it's good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, whatever it is. I really do hope it's a great one. And I will see you all next week. Bye.